It's Week 16 of the NFL, and we'll be watching the Browns rock it on quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Browns and the Bengals on Thursday night primetime.
Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. We are bundled up. This should be a fun one. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, we love watching and calling snow games, but you played in weather like this. What's it like?
Oh, man, there is nothing better. Kind of brings you back to your roots of having a snow day, a day off of school, and just get all your buddies in the neighborhood and just go play outside. But in all seriousness, it actually really benefits the offense. I mean, people always are questioning the passing game and whatnot. The offense knows where they're going. It's on the defense to react, and that's where the footing and that's where the snow really has its biggest effect. I think today, for both teams, advantage offense.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one, and that will lead to a second down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the sideline, looked in by Cooper. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
Here we go.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Gesicki, the man in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
11 MT. Here we go. Turn.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
A carry here for Brown. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
11.
Burrow. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline. sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. They had an answer for everything the defense threw at him, and if he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, it's going to be a hard group to beat.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And he's going to have that 1st down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down. The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Browns 1st down. They'll run with 4. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's into the end zone. Cedric Tillman. Touchdown, Browns. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
11.
Burrow now. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. Cooper with the grab. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch. Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
11, Thomas.
Now Brown. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner.
Here we go.
Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Stop.
Now Burrow. And off the deflection. It is taken in. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
11 MT.
Here's Brown. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you, and they find a way to take advantage. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. He'll get that to all his tight end. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1, ready?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 12.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 1. It's 7-6.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Downfield for Njoku. That's caught! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll look to throw. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. It's the Browns with the advantage. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's third down and a few inches. They look to run with Ford. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Browns will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more.
11.
The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
On one, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Wait, son.
Here's Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Burrow to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's out wide. They're trying to tight end screen. And he will get into the end zone. Zach Moss. Touchdown, Bengals. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Bengals move back to within 1. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Davis now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Now, faking the give. Left side, he's got Njoku. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down. He'll drop to throw. On the quick slant, that's Judy. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Handoff here, up the middle. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and, man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He'll air one out for Higgins. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They bring Judy in motion. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
11. 180.
On 1st down, Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the Browns' 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Bengals move back to within one. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Davis now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Browns offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Open man, and that's Tillman. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Up the middle, here's Ford. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll get about 2. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Here's a run. And a short pickup. Down inside the 10. 2nd and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. He is in. Touchdown Cleveland. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Browns are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. Gets That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. Gesicki, the man in motion. Back to throw, Burrow. That is caught. Finding Higgins.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to...
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bengals. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Bengals move back to within 1. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Browns offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. Going deep downfield for Judy. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Browns. Now Hopkins on to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns are going to open up the lead to 8. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
On 2.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. Great games coming up in Week 16. Starting on Saturday, a 1 o'clock kick between the Texans and Chiefs at Arrowhead. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. And lastly, in the national game on Sunday night, definitely one to tune in for. as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous, and if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Davis now to return it. Oh, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. They give it, and it's 4. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And this is going to be incomplete, and it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The Bengals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
A run with Moss to begin the drive. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Gun. Got. 12. 11. 11. Turbo.
They bring Chase in motion.
Got.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, 3 to go. Burrow to throw. Taken in by Gesicki. It'll be a pickup of 10. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
11. Here we go. 11. Got.
Now, Burrow. They'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Got.
They go play action for Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback.
Here we go.
His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by 4. To the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll run the zone read here on 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll run here with Brown. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Higgins sent in motion. And that's going to get closed up quickly. He'll get only to the 37. Here's 2nd and 9.
Gun.
Gesicki, the man in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I'm fine, ready?
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
2 yards. It's 4th down.
So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Davis to return it. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next possession. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss. Here now, 3rd and 5. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Offense.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. Going deep downfield for Judy. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to come back out for this next possession.
Here we go.
The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Moss. Finding room to the 20. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
It's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw is Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Not sensing anything there. Slide to a stop, and it's right at the line of scrimmage. He'll look to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one.
11.
Second down, Burrow. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
On 1, ready?
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Burrow. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, snowy conditions are tough for everybody, but they can be especially tough on the kickers. You just can't practice this. There's nothing you can do to simulate your plant foot, the ground. In this case, it winds up no good.
They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, faking the give. Open man, and that's Tillman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Taking off And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. They'll go with him again. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Browns add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. His throw left side is complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Burrow now. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. This pass deflected and caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
42.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. He pulls it in around the 5. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Burrow to throw. That one taken in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it. So that brings out the flag.
12, 12, 12. Dot.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Cincinnati.